don't think I can dig out of here, can I? No, I didn't think so. But it's all downhill from here. Now, I have played Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, and I love that game, and I was considering doing that on stream, but they're remastering it too, so I'm just gonna wait. Well, I'm with a lot of people on this one when it comes to the Paper Mario series. Stay away from anything past Super. Well, if you want to give Origami King a go, then go ahead because it's actually good. But Sticker Star and Color Slash, not really. I kind of wish that Super Paper Mario kept the RPG elements. It would have made it that more interesting, in my opinion. But because the story is so good that it being through like a 2D/3D platformer kind of bummed me out a bit. And you can go ahead and change the play styles every now and then because it freshens it up. But yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I did not dislike Super Paper Mario. It's just, I feel like it should have just kept the RPG elements. And Thousand Year Door, if you look past the backtracking issues, it's actually a pretty solid game. But let me tell you something. Never playing Paper Mario 1 and then going back to it after playing Thousand Year Door. Yeah. Let's just say, at least with control schemes, Paper Mario 1 didn't really age very well. In terms of story and overall gameplay, though, it has, but the combat really hasn't aged well. Oh, you don't automatically get... Okay, oh well. And then he goes down, and then you get... I'm like... Does Bill have a teleporter? It would not surprise me, honestly, if he did. Okay, so... I think we just have enough time to go and beat the Viridian City Gym. And then we're going to call it quits for the evening. It's just a shame that... I know that fans did all this and everything, but it's like... It's such a shame that Mother 3 never got a localization. It's like, what? Were they afraid that Were they afraid that the story was too dark? Have you seen half of the stuff they put out these days? And they still get away with an E rating? Now, I definitely believe if they ever did Mother 3, it would definitely be E10 and up, because there are some pretty heavy elements in the game. Oh yeah, that's right. It did. I mean, what became known as Earthbound Beginnings was weird. I don't know, because it feels like when Smash Bros. Brawl came out, Lucas felt like he came out of left field towards a lot of people. And I know I'm not alone on that, because as soon as I saw him, I was like, who is this? And what's going on exactly? Of course, Smash Brothers has a thing of doing that because it introduced us to Fire Emblem, which was a very big move on their part. Surprise! The Gym leaves Giovanni, who saw that one coming. Even if you didn't know, you kind of figured. Wait a second. No. I'm not going to switch out because I'm going to have Braguska eat the Intimidate. Because having Brucey eat it is not a good idea. Oh. Well, if I knew you were going to do that and be so kind. Just becomes a matter of if I can hit through it. Bingo. Yes, I know Hypno's not the most powerful psychic type I can use, But the thing is, I've never used it before, and I'm actually not. I actually have no regrets. Yeah, it's not particularly fast and it doesn't hit super hard, but I'm amazed with how bulky it is. It also doesn't help that more than half of the Pokemon are poison type or fighting type. Well, not more than half, but a very good number of the Pokemon are poison type. I've done that too. It's just, by the time I get to the league, it's like I really would like to have an Alakazam by now. Onix. A fast Pokemon for no reason with high physical defense, but has a lower attack stat than Oddish. At least when it evolves, it becomes halfway decent. But still, it has that low special defense. You know, with regional variants being a thing, I'm surprised that they still haven't done the obvious with Onix. I guess they just want to keep that unique to the anime or something. I have no idea at this point. And yeah, I have used the traded Mr. Mime before. It's actually very solid for the game. There's already been a couple, at least, because, like, when Steelix got its Mega Evolution, crystals jut out of its body. Oh yeah, that's true. And then I believe if you bring a lemonade to it, I think the guy gives you a metal coat. Which is very ironic. It's just a shame that Scyther is so hard to obtain. There's also the mystery behind the altering cave. But that was already debunked because they actually explained what that was about. So you were supposed to be able to go to events, but newsflash, if you live in the States, that really didn't happen. But it was supposed to change every time, yeah. Instead of just get all Zubat, it was supposed to be a bunch of Johto Pokemon that were previously unobtainable. So, like, Mareep, I believe, was one of them. Dunsparce was another, I know, big whoop, but it was rare back in the day, so... there's a whole list of them out there. But it never held fruit. Nothing ever came of it. Well, especially now that they actually gave it an evolution. It's not very creative, but hey, at least they did something for Dunsparce. Because the thing is, with it having Serene Grace in that wide move pool, it had the potential to be something really good. So look how OP Togekiss is with Serene Grace. Good old air slash stalling with Togekiss. Yeah, that's the thing. But I've been enjoying the love that Gen 2 Pokemon have been getting lately, though, because a lot of them are getting evolutions. They were just meh before. I can't believe they actually broke Corsola. I think the only Gen 2 Pokemon left in the dust is Unknown. But then again, what can you really do with them? Because they're just a gimmick. Also, I love how Giraffrig's evolution is still a palindrome. I actually heard a very interesting theory that was supposed to come from the Unknown. They were supposed to be able to evolve into Sigilif, and Sigilif was supposed to have different forms. Which makes sense because sigil is another word for letter. Or writing, rather. And it would make sense for Unknown to show up around Relic Castle because it's an ancient site in Unova. And that's the one thing that bothers me about Pokemon Colosseum with its limited options. Oh yeah, that's another Pokemon they forgot about. Ariados. Oh well, at least they made up for it with Galvantula later. And then Araquanid when it came to spider Pokemon. Araquanid's pretty good, too. Being a type combination that was only used once before up until that point, and it was a Pokemon that sucked. Surskit. and the fact that it had built-in fire resistance on top of its already water typing. So essentially, if you use a fire type move, it would not be very effective against it. And its abilities also works offensively as well because it powered up water moves. So if it has liquidation, oh boy does that hurt. Of course, within the same generation, we also got another awesome bug water type in Glycopod. And that type's come a long way. Bug types used to be scraping the bottom of the barrel, and now they're actually pretty good. See, the thing that bothers me about Masquerain is you had something interesting here. You had a Water Strider Pokemon that was a bug water type, but then it just evolves into a bug flying moth. Where have I seen this before? At least they got moths right in Gen 5. Yep. However, they got it right in Gen 5. Because Volcarona is a monster. Too bad the evolution requirement is ridiculous. Level 59. Wasn't that way. It's this way. Past this guy. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that, especially since it was in the slow EXP growth category. Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Yeah, I did it once too. I'm never going to do that again. That's the one thing that always bothered me about Gen 5. The ridiculous level requirements for a lot of the Pokemon was very obnoxious. So yeah, Giovanni last time put up more of a fight than he does this time. He uses all ground types that are weak to all grass and water types with low special defenses save for one. And he ditches his Kangaskhan, which was actually a decently threatening Pokemon. Especially in Gen 6. Ugh. But. And I get a crit on the Nidoqueen. Well, this is just depressing. Oh yeah, because none of his Pokemon have non-ground type moves. Kind of like how you can beat Morty with Togepi. Also, I don't understand why his Rhydon evolves. And yes, one of the most free gym battles in the game. Ha! That was truly an intense fight. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth Badge. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. Consider it a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Having lost in this fashion, I can't face my followers. I have betrayed their trust. As of today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. I love how he subtly hints at the player. Let us meet again someday. Also, I want to point out something that is very interesting about this. The fact that Giovanni had been away from being the gym leader for so long. The theory is the previous champion retired. And the Elite Four couldn't decide amongst themselves because one of them would have to be promoted and they'd have to promote somebody else to be an Elite Four member. So as a result, the championship was vacated and nobody could get to it because nobody could get the Earth Badge. So that's why that seat remained vacant for so long. But I'm going to save here. And then next time we should be able to finish the game. Question mark, because we are severely underleveled. But training through the Victory Road, we should be able to handle the Elite Four. At least I hope so. If not, I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding during my off time. So we're going to end things off here for now. So until next time. Have a great evening, everyone. So, with the original plot twist of Giovanni being the final gym leader, find out what happens next time. Ryodokage 33 signing off.